All right, welcome back. Greetings, Internet Sojourners. And we are still down here in the City of Mist doing some charm killing. 50% to the level 51. And we had a few kind of close calls on the last episode, but we're making it work. And then one thing I did confirm was, look at this, I got a spell, Talisman of Jacinth. That's a level 50 plus Kunark spell. So the fact that I was able to get that down here is very encouraging because that means that I can potentially find Splurt or some of the other level 50 necro spells down here as well. So as we're killing here, I'm very hopeful that we get some of these other level 50 plus spells that are drop only down here in the City of Mist. That could change the course of the gameplay pretty quickly. If I got Splurt, I would have that right at level 51. That would be super nice. As well as like the 53 pet might be nice to have, even though he's a rogue. I've heard he's not that good, but I don't know. Maybe we could figure out how to use him. The other thing I'd like to see is some words, but I haven't seen any research components down here since I came here. So I'm not holding out hope that you can get research components here. I'm probably going to have to go to Trakanon's Teeth to get those. Yeah, we're just kind of doing some charming, fighting skeletons against goos. The skeletons usually don't do very well against the goos, so it results in a lot of root rotting as well. But overall, having a good time here on a Saturday. And I hope you guys are having a good day as well. Yeah, it is an outdoor zone. I didn't even realize that. I haven't looked up until it started raining out here. I was like, wait a minute. I thought we were in like a cave. But it does make sense. Smashy Up says, got 40% to go to get out of the 35 hell level. Good luck. Yeah, 35 is a pain. Probably one of my least favorite levels. And refresh my memory, Smashy Up, what class are you playing and what server? I'm going to assume you're on P99. Smashy Up says, Necro on P99 green. Nice. If you need any spells researched, you just let me know. I have got a ton of research components, especially for that level. So I'm going to rebuff Steel Skin. I've been keeping it up pretty consistently. It does take mana. It slows you down, but it helps a lot whenever things get kind of crazy. Smashy Up says, I think I've purchased most of them already besides the ones I would never use, like the AoE strength debuff. What? You don't use the AoE strength debuff? You don't use voice craft, bro? You gotta have voice craft and the strength debuff. Yeah, there's some spells that are questionable, I guess. Who knows? Maybe somebody on YouTube later will correct me and be like, actually, if you use this for this, there's so much in this game. So many things I don't know. I wonder how effective that strength debuff is. Does it really drop the mob's damage, or is it just kind of like, eh? Yeah. Don't even notice it. Truthfully, I've never tried it. I think I used to use it when I was lower level, the drain strength one. When I was over encumbered, I would steal a mob's strength just to help me run. Smashy Up says, I only use strength debuff at lower level to pull. Yeah, that's probably a good pull. Wonder if this is a higher level goo. Might be a tough one. I found if you just keep some dots on them, it really helps. I think a little bit more practice and I'll start rolling forward mobs, like leaving this goo rooted and then going and pulling a new one, a new pet. Let's see, here we go. Gotta watch that goo and make sure he doesn't. Oh yeah, like that root break on me. Like that, jeez. Oh my. It's doing so much damage. Root is breaking like every chance it gets. Ooh, we got some words. Okay. All right. I see you, game. Like, no, I'm gonna prove you wrong now, MMORPG. Just gonna get a little bit of mana here. I keep having to drain him because he keeps breaking and beating on me. Oh my. Hello, other player. You're gonna not want to stand there. Oh, oh no. Okay, I don't really need your help. In fact, I'd prefer you don't hit this thing because I was trying to tap it. Now I don't have the health that I wanted to have at the end of this fight. Yes, malice intent. I'm not sure what you want. Now they're healing me. I guess that's cool. I'm just a crotchety hermit in a zone with a lot of players. Smash you up, their name says it all. They must be a Shadow Knight. that heal they're doing is like, look, it's like taking 3% of their life. Or 1%. Another I should have rolled on blue moment. I don't know, blue still has a decent population. This must be a popular camp spot, I'm guessing. Because a lot of people run through here looking for like looking to group or camp it. Smash Up says stables there and the moat are the main spots. Yeah, it doesn't look like a very big zone when I looked at the Oop. I typed /yell, thank you, and I yelled for help. Whoops. Then they saw my yell for help and came running back. I don't need help, I'm sorry. I actually can't yell for help. I forgot about that command. Are they gonna start, like, fighting the mobs that I'm fighting? Because that would be not cool. Yeah, it kind of looks like they're going in there and pulling stuff. That's not. If you look up, you can see the other buildings. Oh wow, yeah, that's cool. I guess no good thing lasts forever. I don't know. Am I within my right to ask them to move on? On the one hand, I can't pull the entire thing. I can't hold the entire arena. But on the other, I had a system going where I'm like, I'm charming this mob against this mob against this mob. Smashy Up said they can kill on the other side, I believe. Yeah, that's kind of what I would prefer. I may ask them to go to the other side. That way it's not, because this is like, I don't want another juke moment. Like, I don't know if you were here for that, Smashy Up, but I like feigned in a camp where a dude was medding and I got him killed. I don't want that. Alright, we're gonna grab this phantom. And then that should aggro the goo, yep. Smashy Up says, you've been there killing before the other person. If something does get them killed, it's not on you. That's fair. Oh, this phantom is actually messing this goo up. Yeah, the goo disparity, or the goo level range leads to some unpredictability. So like here, I'm actually going to need to kill the phantom without a pet. He bashed me. Okay, there we go. They're both dotted. The goo is down, and now we just root rot on the phantom. I'm actually going to put a third dot on the phantom. Ooh. That root broke early and that hurt. So we're going to need to tap him, but hopefully this root lasts. Oh shoot. Collarbones is falling off. Smashy Up says those hits hurt. Yeah, they do. Oh no. Oh my. I had a full health and then one hit got me down to 20 or 76%, hit me for almost 25% of my health. $57% though towards 51. If this wasn't a popular place where other people were coming, this would be perfect. But what are you gonna do? I can't be too mad. Other people are trying to play, they're trying to enjoy the game as well. And I can understand why they come here. Smashy Up says, do you have paralyzing earth? I really wish I did. I'm trying to figure out how to get it. So you can buy it in Furiona V or the over there. But those places don't really like me too much. Although I did learn, I think 2 days ago on my Thursday stream, that I can go Icon Dubious in skeleton form to the guards. Grimlust says you should be able to buy in skelly form. That's what I was thinking. But I also read somewhere that the Shaman Guildmaster maybe aggros. So I'm like, I'm going to try it. I'm just a little bit nervous. I'm nervous to try it. And then I have all those canines. I have like 100 canines or 80 canines in my bank that I want to turn in for experience in Furiona V. But that's another one of those situations where I'm not sure if they'll accept them from me or if they'll just try to kill me. But I do need to try. Maybe we'll do that towards the end of this stream. That might be funny for you guys to watch me get murked by a Ranger Guildmaster. Smashy Up says, if you find words of crippling force, that's all you need as well. That's what I was thinking is, yeah, maybe I can find the words. Okay. I am tired of the Beastie Boys. Kind of tired of alternative music, period. Let's see. I did get some words. What did I get? Words of seizure and words of projection. I think those are like high 30s words. Words of seizure are for nullify magic, which is a level 34 or 39 spell. So I'm not sure if these guys would drop words for... I still need the words for DMF. But I don't think these guys can drop it. I don't think they're high enough. Maybe the Goose. Obviously the Goose, if they're dropping level 50 spells, should be dropping higher level research as well, I would think. But I don't really understand how that loot table works. I guess the Shadow Knight left? And then what kind of grind am I facing at 51, do you guys think? Like, how bad is it? 51 to 60, because this is the last easy level. Everything after this is going to be... It's going to be a grind. 51 has a 1.5 hell level mod. So I'm assuming that means you need 1.5 times as much experience as these levels, 1 to 29. Actually, I don't really know what that means. But then it says Hell Strength 1x. And then it says 59 is a triple hell level. Oh. Yikes. Let's see. Smashy Up says, it's not terrible for 51 or 52. Grimless says, with your current spell set, it will be a nightmare. So fingers crossed for some key drops. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We need spells. We need spells, or we're going to be doing like KC Wall. We'll just have to fight lower stuff. I think I want the Plague Bone as a pet. Smash Up says you're gonna have to kill level 50. Ooh, Charm Break. Let's just feign it. Let's just fail our feign. Oh, get him. Okay. Alright, Feign worked. Killing collarbones so I don't get totally wrecked in health. Smashy Up says, but apparently the Raptors and TD drops some of those words. I did see that, so I was... Oh no, TD is considered Kunark. If you look... If you look here, according to the wiki, there's Kunark, Timorous Deep. So I consider it Kunark because it's part of the Kunark expansion. These buttheads are going to keep trying to come after me. Yeah, Smash You Up, good point. I was considering the Raptors. What level has anybody done the Raptors? Anybody in chat? Because I don't know how hard they are, and I may head out there and try it because I've read that they dropped to level 49 words. And I think they drop the 50 plus spells. Maybe. I'll have to look. Okay, I feigned like 4 times. I should be good here. Smashy Up says, I have done the Raptors on Druid. What level do you recommend going there? They have 5k HP. Let me see. So I was doing the Giants, Forest Giant Ancients. And those have 5k HP. But you can fear kite them. That was how I was able to do them. But I don't know if you can fear kite on that island or not. Smash Up says, only issue you will have is they are basically so speed when you pull them. That's what, yeah. But if I pull with a snare, that should help with that a little bit. So I was thinking I would fear kite them because I don't think you can, there's probably no undead out there to charm. And I think I also read that their aggro radius was pretty big, which is where it gets me like wondering if you can fear kite them or not. Or if it would be more of a like root, send the pet in, root rot, send the pet in, bring the pet out. Smashy Up says you will have to fear kite, and I would check with your mana pool and DPS you can put out on a full mana bar. Yeah, I'm thinking level 50 or 51 may be too low to go out there. But if they're fear kiteable, then it should be okay. Yeah, the Raptors are definitely kind of looking like the spot. I really want to get the level 49 pet. That would be a huge help. I feel like having the 49 pet here would be really awesome. Because I can probably fear kite out here. That SK was fear kiting out here. Okay, let's try to grab this goo from the center. Even though he gets really wigged out, like you can see what he's doing. Okay, there he comes. Definitely need to tap some health off him. Well, shoot, I was going to put another dot on him, but it looks like this... Looks like it's actually the opposite. My Phantom needs to slow down. There we go. Now they're about even. Yeah, the raptors may be the answer to all our problems if we can get some research components out there to help get the spell bar a little bit beefier. Because like Grimlust said, the higher up I go, the harder this is going to get. And what I want to avoid is just kind of brute forcing it through low level mob kills, because I think that's boring for you guys, and I don't think it's doing the challenge justice. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll do it if I have to, but I'd rather try to do it more in line with like how a player would level than going and killing gobs of low level mobs just to finish. Let's grab us an undead nuke here, put it on the bar, and we'll back all the way up to this corner. Ah, he did not die. Should have just tapped him. Smash Up says, they will be the easiest mobs you can kill as far as I know for the words you need. Yeah, we'll check that out at 51. Who knows, maybe we'll get Splurt before we leave City of Mist. No, I imagine those spells are pretty rare. Uh-oh. Here he comes. We'll get Paralyzing Earth. I'll try to get Paralyzing Earth, too, from Furiona V. I'll risk the death for it, because I think the risk is worth the reward. I think it's justified. That this route is pretty stale. I'd be willing to bet that the Paralyzing Earth doesn't break early as often, too. Smashy Up says, before you try to kill him, see what your damage is before you waste the trip. Oh. Oh, hey. Did you all see that? I think that's a necro spell, and I think that's one we can trade to or do the quest for. Oh no, it's an enchanter spell. If that N and the E were... Oh, I thought Theft of Thought was a necro spell. Bummer. Smash Up says, before you try to kill them, see what your damage is before you waste the trip, which you could always kill Aviax while you're out there as well. Smashy Up says, think about that root like a level 4 wizard spell, because that's what it is. That's so sad. I'm using a level 4 wizard spell. That's so terrible. That's a good sign, though. We've gotten 2 spells in 2.5 hours here. Now, if we could just get the necro spells to drop. If we could just get Splurt. Or Envenomed Bolt would be another good one. Those two are the ones that I really want to get. Smashy Up says it's better than nothing, but yeah. No, that's what I'm thinking. Like, at least... Really what we're doing is we're building out kind of an encyclopedia on where to go to get different stuff. So we're thinking Raptors for the level 49 pet research and the Lich research, because those are the two big ones I need to pull from there. And then here for level 50 plus spells. And I've noticed a trend. It seems like they're dropping up to 51 so far is what I'm... Yeah, Shaman 51, Enchanter 51. Smashy Up says Lich is a game changer more than anything. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if I had that Lich spell, man, that would just be sweet. That's going to maximize my throughput. I'm going to have to be a lot more mindful of my health with that one, though, because I think Lich drains, yeah, 22 health per tick. And by comparison, Collarbones is 10 health per tick. So a lot faster of a drain. But because you're getting 20 mana per tick versus Collarbones is 8 mana per tick, that's insane. You can afford to life tap all day long when you're getting 20 mana a tick. Smashy Up says that... Oh. Did you guys see that? Spawned right as I was pulling. Wait, we're gonna have to do some funky stuff here. Because... I'm gonna have to feign this. Ah. Okay. It's a little bit funky when you gotta do a split pull with a double charm. Shoot. Wrong spell. Yeah, it gets costly on the mana bar as well. And this seems like a pretty high level goose, so this is actually not ideal. because he's going to knock this pet down pretty fast. We just need the pet to put in as much damage as he can before he gets too low. And then we're going to life tap the pet to kill him. Okay, there we go. Not sure why that got interrupted. I thought I waited nice and long. And I got bashed. Luckily he missed there. Alright, the goo's at 37. And we have 45 mana or 43 mana, so not bad. Could be a lot worse. And so smash you up when you say a 4 HP pet tick. Oh, per tick. Okay, get it. Got it. So you're talking about the Ixar regen there. I was thinking that. I was curious. Thanks for doing my research for me. I was curious how much the Ixar regen would jump up at 51. Because I know it starts to really climb in the 50s. Let's see. Is Assistol going to kill him? Oh, the last tick killed him. That's so nice. And 63% to level 51. I really can't complain. This is a good spot. Strangely, the amount of players in zone has dropped off precipitously. Smash Up says, yeah, at 51 you get a 12 tick sitting and 6 standing. Nice. Very nice. Can't wait for that. I wonder if that will completely negate my Call of Bones. Sitting it will. Standing will be almost negligible. Smashy Up says, whole zone got wife aggro and they had to log off for a bit. The old wife aggro. What are you going to get off your game? Garbage disposal plugged again. I kind of miss owning my own home because it was fun on the weekends to go and work on my house. There's a different level of satisfaction when you own a house and you have chores to do or you have things that need done. It just it hits a little different. Smashy Up says they tried to FD, but they failed, of course. Yeah, I love how you can FD and AFK. If you are a busy person, play a class with Feign Death. It's so much better than trying to like find a spot to camp. Druid was pretty good for that too, though, because when I had stuff to do when my kids were young, you could just gate or teleport because you knew you could get back almost anywhere pretty quick. Smashy Up says, or a race with hide. Love that on my halfling. Yeah, that's true. I did that on my halfling cleric where I would just hide. Ooh, I got a resist, but it was not a critical, thank goodness. Oh, that was a critical. Oof. Now let's see how many feigns it takes to get them to leave me alone. It's always something in this game. Everything is so RNG based. Like, think about how many RNG checks you have to pass. You go to lull, and you have RNG there. Then you get a crit resist. So you have to feign. There's another RNG check there just if you can feign successfully or not. And then when you go to stand up, there's another RNG check on whether or not they remember you. Like, the only thing I was guaranteed there was that I would be able to stand up. Everything else was RNG based. Oh, that I could open that door. Surprised there's no RNG in that EQ. You failed to open the door. You failed to take a step forward to get away from the door. Sorry, I'm a little bit salty. Too much RNG. Smashy Up says, just got my first named after 5 hours. What camp are you doing? I'll just try doing these other guys. I'll just lull these other two. And then charm this one. Although he's probably higher level, which means it's going to be harder to keep him charmed. And he's going to do the weird pathing thing. Okay, looks like he made it. Smashy Up is killing in crystal caverns. Basically every mob in the zone is a placeholder. Yeah, Crystal Caverns has good good loot. I know a lot of necros go to CC for different items. Smashy Up says just got a herbalist pack, which is nice. 35% weight reduction. Congrats. Yeah, this plague bone is wrecking this guy. I need the plague bone to get beat up a little bit better here. Keep telling him to sit down. Smashy Up says most people kill here for the skill, silk, and gems, and the geos. There's gems that drop that vendor for up to 200 platinum. Nice. Alright, we're going to break charm. We're going to root the plague bone. We're going to tap this guy to death. Oh, wait, what was that? I missed that. Okay. I was going to root rot this guy, or charm another guy against him, but I'm just going to root rot him. Orcs drop bricks of Velium for blacksmithing. It is a good zone for Velious trade skills. Something I know nothing about. I want to see what this goo dropped. Oh, it's just another one of those Priest Diary pages that we don't really care about too much. In fact, I need to destroy the one that's in my bag right now. Oh, shoot. Thank goodness for steel skin. Oh, no. Okay, we really need to go try to get that paralyzing earth. I think we will do a lot better doing this if we have it. Smashy Up says, if you break out of Kunark, you should try your hand at the Prayer Shawl quest. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do when I hit 60. If I just want to move on to a new character, or do I want to try to do some endgame loot, endgame stuff, try to get an epic. I'll most likely just start a new solo self-found because I'm not super interested in like all the raid, like the raid loot mechanics or drama and the bat phones and all that. If there was instance raiding, then I would do it. But I'm not really down to wake up at like 2 a.m. to go kill a dragon. I'm too old for that. All right, perfect time for me to take a quick break. And we have 1 hour left in this stream. I hope you guys can continue to join me here. I really appreciate y'all watching, and I'll be back in about 2 minutes. All right, thanks for sticking around. We are going to keep the grind going. 1 hour to go. And approximately 35% to go to get to 51 and get that sweet regen we were just talking about. Let's see, let's peek in here. We got an apparition on the right, nothing on the left. Let's go ahead and grab the goo from the middle. We like goos because they drop... Ooh, we resisted that. We like goos because they drop spells. Sucks that he resisted. That's gonna cause mana issues later down the road. Especially because our pet is... He's a pretty weak pet. In fact, he's already almost dead. Oh, get back. Oh no. That's bad. I let root drop and we lost the experience on the pet. I didn't see it drop. I had just cast it. Yeah, we're gonna go get paralyzing earth. I don't care if I die getting it. We're gonna find a way. This root is... It's trash. Because yeah, now we have this goo. He's at 60%. It's gonna take forever to root rot him. And he just resisted the root. And then the root broke. Yeah, I'm actually wondering about the viability of doing this. Because of how often root is breaking. We need to get a new Call of Bones up too. I failed to refresh Call of Bones. Okay, we're making it work. Just need RNG to be on our side here. If I get him down to about 10%, we'll just drop a life tap on him. There goes root again. Goodness. I'm going to life tap early because I'm a little bit concerned root's going to break. And I'm just going to get wrecked in like 3 hits because of the amount of damage these guys can put out. Root broke early again. Root broke early again. I am almost dead. And he's not going to die from this. And root broke early again. And he's at like 2% and I'm debating on feigning. That's how bad this is. Because I have no mana. The only saving grace is there is a Scourge still ticking on him for another 15 seconds. I really need that Scourge to kill him, and oh, there we go. That was the last tick. Oh my gosh. Final tick. Came in clutch. Alright, here's what we're going to do. That was the you got to do something different here moment. I'm tired of that root. Like Smashy Up said, if it's a level 4 wizard spell, we got to do better. So as soon as I get some mana, I am going to gate. We're going to go back to cab. I'm going to grab all of my canines, and we're going to do an FV run because we got time in this stream to do it. We're going to go for it. And if I die, I die. Whatever. We got to try something. We'll have diamond skin up when we go in. And we have harm shield. So those things might be able to keep us up if we get attacked by a guard or a guild master. That was pretty good experience gain in there, though. I went from 18% to 67%, and I did that in about 3 hours, a little less than 3 hours. And unless anybody needs these spells, I'm just going to vendor them. It's a Talisman of Jacinth and Theft of Thought. There isn't even a low-level shaman for me to give him. Like, here, take this level 51 spell. Hope you get there someday. Trooper Terror, help this man. Trooper Terror. Good job. Another victory for the Legion of Cabalists. Yeah, that was just a little bit too close. 40% HP, no mana. Root breaking multiple times. And if you guys remember that death I had out at the gorillas when I was charming undead gorillas, that happened because root broke too many times. Smashy Up said living on the edge. Barely. Surviving on the edge. Hey, Glass Welder. Glass welder is in Cabalus. Theft of Thought sells for 7 plat. Not bad. Talisman, 7 plat. Wonder how much those could sell on the market. Actually, I should have looked that up. They can't be that much, right? I didn't just vendor something worth a couple thousand. I'm looking it up right now. No, 250 for Theft of Thought. And 75 for the Talisman. Hey, Glass Welder. Yeah, I saw you in the Who list. Look at all these goblin skins I got too. All right, I have 70 canines. I think words of projection here are mage words. Oh, there's Glass Welder. No, they're not mage words. Do I have these? Do I want to hang on to them? I don't really have a lot of room for more words. And do I need to get rid of anything else? No, food and water look pretty good. Let's see, where are we going? We're going to Furiona V. Probably need to get some. We'll get health while we run. We're in Ixar. We'll regen while we run. So we run over here to West Cab, and then we'll go out to Lake of Ill-Omen. We'll make the nice long run through Lake of Ill-Omen down to FV. Then we'll get all buffed up. And we'll see if we can buy Paralyzing Earth. I'm a little bit nervous. Get on the ladder. There we go. Little known fact about EQ, ladders are actually the final boss. That's a unique name here. Z. That's somebody who never wants to group, because no one is ever going to type that. They would never know how many Z's to put. They don't want to be whispered either. This isn't World of Warcraft where you can like shift click their name or right click their portrait and send them a whisper. Glasswelder has an excellent point. They said, I think he's sleeping. I think you're right. I thought it was weird how there were 2 bodies next to that guard. 2 different players died to that guard. I'd like to know the story there. Maybe those 2, they were like 2 lobies and they were like, let's go jump that guard. I heard they have a fine steel weapon. So now we have a nice long run. I'm going to have to bind an FV, even though it would make the run shorter if I was able to just gate back to cab. This is so risky, or it seems risky. I think it would be a bad idea to not bind and have to run all the way back. Smashy Up says, Cabalist guards are crazy strong. Do you think, are they stronger than, I imagine they are, because they're in Kunark. Everything in Kunark has like double HP, it seems like. Are they stronger than, like, Fellwythe guards or Halfling guards? Seems like everything in Kunark has more HP, more magic resist. I think you're probably right, because if the guards were not as strong, you'd probably see more players killing them. And I never see people killing. Yep, Smashy Up just said the same thing. I never see people killing those guards. I've seen one person in all my days in Kunark killing those guards, and he wasn't there very long. Smashy Up says, look at it this way, everyone kills guards in basically every other zone. You never see anyone kill Cabalist guards. Yep. Confirmed. Smashy Up says, Fellwythe guards are a necro camp. Yeah, one of my longtime viewers, Neutral Rockets, he did a lot of levels at the Fellwythe guard camp. I did 2 or 3 levels on my enchanter at the Grob guards, and I made pretty good money out there. It's scary though. That's a scary camp, because if you get too close in Grob, if you get too close to the warrior guildmaster, he has like a crazy big aggro radius. I swear that dude hits for like 250 or something. It's stupid how much that guy hits for. And I think he can double or quadruple attack. Smashy Up says, you can do guards on a necro from like level 25 to 60. Yeah, because I imagine you start on the Dark Elves, because the Dark Elves had really low level guards in Eastern Commonlands. The Dragoons. Or not Eastern Commonlands, but Nectalos. I think those guys are in the 20s. Some of them. Oh, we're missing our turn here. Okay. The anticipation is building. Will Mr. Best Friend be able to get into Furiona V and purchase a very crucial spell upgrade? Stay tuned to find out. And thank you guys for joining me on a Saturday. On a lovely Saturday. The weather is almost perfect out where I'm at. Starting to get really excited for hiking season. In fact, I need to apply for the Mount Whitney, California lottery. So California has a rule where you can't go climb Mount Whitney, which is the tallest peak in the lower 48 states, without winning a lottery. So you put in for all these different dates, you pay $10, and then you may not get picked up. That's what happened to me last year. Otherwise, I would have hiked Mount Whitney last year. So I'm hopeful that I get it this year, because I really want to hike that. It is the tallest peak that you can do in the United States without going to Alaska. And it's a 2-day hike. You you really don't want to try to do it in one day. It'd be like a 20-hour ordeal. Oops, sorry. Smashy Up says my favorite guard is Guard Lail in High Hold. He's level 20, spawns every 3 minutes, and drops fine steel every time. All right, now we need to rest. So let's keep talking about hiking, because we need some health. Before we attempt this, I would be very unwise to go in there at 66% health. Actually, while we're doing that, let's look at what we need to do. Because I actually don't know the layout of Firiona V very well. So we're looking for Shaylee Wolfkin. Sorry, there's a Drachnid walking up on me. There we go. Okay, so she is... Oh, she's all the way down there. So we're going to need to go over the bridge. And then I suppose we could like skirt around the side here. What is 16 though? Let's look at the actual map. 16 is just merchants, so we might be okay there. 14 is a rogue trainer, so we got to watch out getting too close to that, because they might get angry. They might hate skeletons. And then we'll go across this bridge onto the dock, and we'll try to get to 18. And then the mob we're looking for is Shaylee Wolfkin. And then the other mob or NPC is Captain Neelith. And this is the guy that really scares me because he's a level 61 GM warrior. And I'm not sure how people turn in these teeth. He hits for 143 to 283. And I'm assuming he's in the warrior guild. So where is that? Merchants, ranger, underwater tunnel. Oh, he's down there as well. So we can try to check that out. Man, this is going to be scary. Wish me luck. Smashy Up says you should have just went to OT for the spell. OT absolutely hates me. I killed a lot of mobs in Kesora, and they do not like me in OT because of it. Smashy Up also says, I worked at a country club in North Carolina, and we had a view of Whiteside, tallest vertical cliff on the East Coast as far as I know. Nice. Smashy Up says, any mob with Zalgaz will kill that faction. Yep, I definitely killed off my Veneral Sathir faction. I'm not sure if there's any recovering it. Yeah, we're going to get on out there. We're going to try this. I'll try anything once, especially with the fact that my route is just so bad. I'd rather try to get it from a vendor than try to get the words. The words are just too hard to get. Like, eventually they'll drop, I'm sure. But even if I got the words right now, I wouldn't be able to research it until 54. Because I wouldn't have the research skill unless I wanted to just roll the dice. But I try not to do that. Smashy Up said Sarnak braids will fix that faction. I'll have to give that a shot after I get my Howling Stones key. Smashy Up also says might want to bind before you make your attempt. Good point. I forgot about binding. I'm glad you're here. I talked about binding extensively on the way out, and then I would have forgotten. That would have been funny. All right, we're gonna bind right here. This seems like a decent spot. And we need collarbones, and we're not gonna cheap out on this. We're gonna use diamond skin. Smashy Up says, I think you can get OT Hammer next level. I'll have to look into that. I've never had an OT Hammer. Okay, we gotta watch out. Not that they're really a big threat, but these Drachnids are... Sometimes they are see invis, like that one right there is. Okay, heart rate's starting to go up as I get closer to FV. Let's just admire the beautiful Kunarkian scenery. And let's throw on collarbones now. Just so we have it. Oh, wait. We should have done... Because, yeah, these pilgrims, they can see invis. They're dubious when I have collarbones up. Let's throw on diamond skin. Yeah, that pirate's seeing viz, and he doesn't care that I'm a skeleton or not. He's scowling. Smashy Up says, yeah, if you have Cajole Undead, you should be able to charm the guy and get the OT hammer. Nice. Does the OT hammer, when it procs, does it drop you right in the middle of the outpost out there, though? Because that would be a death sentence for me. Okay, we're running up on guards. They are indifferent, obviously, because I'm in Viz. But these guards did con dubious. Smashy Up says, up near the hill. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what faction all these different guys are on, so I'm just going to go around. We'll do a little swimming. And now one issue that I'm seeing is Call of Bones has got my health ticked down to like 80%. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna get some health back. I'm invis, so I should be okay here. I put on Call of Bones a little bit too early. I underestimated how much health it was gonna take. But I want to have a good chance to survive. Ooh, invis is fading. Because, you know, everything's got to be RNG. Yeah, I want to have a good chance to survive if I make the guildmaster in there pissed off when he sees me. But I'm hoping skeleton form negates it. Can you vendor something at dubious? Oh, yeah, okay. So Project 1999 wiki is saying dubious, the vendors won't sell to you. So this may be a fool's errand. I didn't even think about that till just now. Now I'm looking at Drolvarg teeth. It does give you faction with Emerald Warriors, Storm Guard, and Inhabitants of Furiona V. But I don't think that Shelly Wolfkin. Oh, she is on the. She is on the FV table. So I'm gonna do something risky. I'm gonna go non-invis because I want to con things and see what they con to me. Oh man. I don't see any NPCs yet. Okay, he's indifferent. He's dubious. Uh-oh. Okay, the scout coming towards me is dubious. Okay, that guy is threatening. And I'll bet you that's where I need to get to. Is this the one? Yeah, she's all the way in the back there. Can I, like, click her? Oh my gosh. I'm scared. I don't think this is going to work. I feel like the moment I step foot in here, this guy's just going to come, like, barreling towards me. Okay. Yeah, they don't want anything to do with me. He just said, "Isn't there some kind of ordinance against necromancers crawling out from under their rocks?" All right, what if we go try to turn in what if we go try to turn in these to guard Neelith? Where is he anyway? Yeah, I'm looking at it on the wiki. Okay. I had it wrong. He's, well, goodness. You know what? If the Shaman Guildmaster is KOS, how do I know this guy is not going to be KOS too? He's inside this. He's inside this building. Okay, there he is. I'm going to run back here. We're going to kill off Gather Shadows. Dubious, dubious. Just got to watch out. Dubious. He's back there. He is dubious. Will he take my stuff? Let's see if there's anybody else around. No. Drolvarg teeth. You have to do 4 per. This is going to take forever. Can I do this sitting down? Oh goodness, whatever that was, that scared me. Because at some point, look up at him. Hello, sir. At some point, I'm going to drain down so much health, I'm going to have to, like, go back out. I could have done this better. I could have split all these. We'll do that whenever we go to rest. So we're turning in Drolvarg teeth. Oh my gosh, we're getting a lot of experience. Oh, you guys have no idea. This is all stuff I got in down near. This is great to see. I don't think it's going to level me, but it's still good. Trying to split all these up so I can do like a lot of turn-ins at once. Glass Welder says, can you click the stack? I don't think so, and I don't want to risk it because I know like back in the day, I think that just counted as one turn-in. I'm just glad he doesn't hate me. I'm just glad he's taking my teeth. I figured there was a way to do it because somebody on the wiki did say they like turned in a bunch. Let's see, I'm at 48% health, so we're still okay. Just need to be mindful of that we don't like lich ourselves to death. Oh my goodness, the experience is nuts. You could go back to down near and just kill low level guys and get these. And level off that. I wouldn't recommend that because it took me several hours, like 20 plus hours in down near to get this many canines. But it is really cool that my time in down near was paying off. Even this much further along. And we have one more turn in. Oh, we were so close to leveling there. Okay, now these guys are apprehensive. I'm really low on health, but I'm gonna run down to this guild master real quick and see if he still hates me. Let's see. Glasswelder says, let me rephrase. Instead of putting them individually in your bag, put them individually to him from the tack. Oh, I see what you're saying. So, control click them one at a time onto him. Yeah, I probably should have done that. That would have been a little bit faster. Okay, these guys are now apprehensive. They were dubious. He's still threatening. So, not advised to go in there. Glasswelder says, next time. I have an idea. I just need to see what faction table he's on and if I can get any of that faction. Because I've read that you can kill goblins. But let's park here. Yeah, out of skeleton form, we're still scowling. But at least in skeleton form, we're now apprehensive. Definitely need to get some health. Let's see. What was that guy's name? Viriona V. So we just don't want that guy to kill us while we're trying to get our spell. He was a barbarian. Where is he? Alex McDarnon. That's interesting. Shaman of Justice. I don't know if we can get his faction. I don't know if we can do this, actually. Wolves of the North. You can kill guys in Freeport and Neriac. Yeah, you cannot raise that faction. Do we need to do... Either way, I'm glad we turned in all those teeth, so we got a lot of experience. There was two things I wanted to do here. Get the paralyzing earth spell and turn in the teeth. And we were at least able to do one. Do we need to get faction with this guy? Veneral Sather. How do you get raising Veneral Sather faction? There is a article on, there we go, an XR's guide to love and friendship through, what is it? Through murder. That's funny. Okay, do protect the shipyard. Okay, this is what Smash You Up was talking about. And handing in war braids 4 at a time. Hmm. It says good luck figuring out how to do this on your own, which I do everything on my own. You got to turn him into this guy. I wonder why it's such an issue. Oh, and it requires dubious faction or better to turn in the braids. So, oh man, what are you supposed to do? Smash Up says just charm him. Ooh, yeah. Smash Up says if the vendor is in a building, you might be able to access them through a window. I didn't see any windows. I know what you're talking about. I didn't see any windows on that building though. But we'll check before we leave. Let me just get some more health. Because I've seen other buildings, these wood elf buildings, where you can just click them through a window and it's super nice. I was debating on like, can I ST the guy who hates me? And then try to vendor with her. But I think STing him would make all of them angry. Because yeah, she's on Emerald Warrior and Furiona V faction. So really we're just worried about that guy. Can I root him from outside and then just run in and... Because he's not on any of the other factions that they're on. Everquest. It's like a big puzzle. So yeah, she's on Emerald Warrior, Stormguard, and Inhabitants of Furiona V. But would they all jump in if I rooted him? Or could I just root him, go in, buy the spell? Do I have the money to buy the spell? Okay, I've got a bunch of money, so I should have the money to buy the spell. The wiki doesn't say how much it costs, but I'm going to assume it's not more than what I have. And then what are these? Elven Trail. He gave me trail mix. Is that food? Thanks for the food. That's funny. We're going to try some hood rat stuff here. I can always root him, and then if I see everybody come running out, I can try to FD real quick. It's really risky, but I really want this spell. It would make a lot of things a lot easier. And it's going to be a lot faster to try to get it from here than to try to do over there and get my Veneral Sathir faction up. So as soon as we have full health, we will rebuff Call of Bones. And we're going to do some stuff to try to get this. I don't know why my health keeps doing this thing where it ticks up and then it ticks back. And I've noticed that pretty much since I started playing P99, and I don't understand it. Like it'll jump up to 91 and then it goes down to 90. I just think the UI is kind of weird. Smashy Up says stand up and wait a tick and sit back down. Is it like confused? Well, we're almost there. I just want to have as much health as I can. Smashy Up says it bugs sometimes, and I think you're standing from what I've noticed. Oh, and it thinks you're standing. All right, here we go. Oops, wrong dock. All right, there's nobody else around. Smash Up says good luck, thank you. Yep, he's still threatening. He's still apprehensive. Let's get back. We'll wait for this scout to go by. That's a good point, yeah. Smashy Up says invis first to check the room out. He's not seeing Viz. She's right there. All right. Good idea. All right, now what we want to watch for is we just want to make sure. Okay, nobody else came running at me. Oh, he's casting on me. Okay. All right, we bought it. We bought it. We bought it. We bought it. Ah. Oh no. I don't know what's going on. I'm running. I'm blind and I'm running. Ah. Okay, we lost some experience, but guess what? Okay, so that all could have been avoided if I'd have ST'd him, by the way. But you know what? I'm not even mad. I'm not even angry. Now we just need to get our body. There was a window. You serious? Oh, I'm so dumb. We lost 10% experience for nothing. Whatever, I'm not even mad. It's all part of the process. That's funny. I didn't even think to check for a window. That's stuff you just kind of learn as you go, right? Whatever, we got the spell. Smashy Up says, well, now you can root him again and it will actually hold. Yeah, exactly. All right. Oh, I don't have my circlet of shadows, obviously. Let's see if we can make it back, get our body, and then that's going to be it for me. But let me do this because I just don't like leaving. I don't like leaving bodies. NWA621 is rating with a party of 17. How's everybody doing? I just pulled some hood rat stuff to get the paralyzing earth spell that I apparently didn't even need to do, but I got it, so whatever. Oh, is that a berry knife emote? Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm totally subbing just for that. Oh, it's just a regular badger. Pretty much the same though. Enwa says, "What's up, brother? Good to see you again." Yeah, you too. Thanks for the raid. Unfortunately, I'm logging in 5 minutes. So basically, what I just did, I encourage you guys to watch the replay just because it's kind of funny. I turned in a bunch of Drolvarg teeth in. Okay, those guys see invis. I need to watch out. I turned in a bunch of Drolvarg teeth. Hey, Short Talk. Thanks for the follow. Just so I could get the faction to purchase the spell. That pirate see invis as well. And then once I had the faction up to where I could interact with the vendor, then I rooted the one KOS guy in the room, went in, grabbed the spell as fast as I could, and then tried to get away, got blinded, and died. But that's okay. 10% experience loss just for a really good spell is acceptable for me. Oh shoot. Okay, there's a lot of pilgrims, and I need to put Call of Bones on because I think they're non KOS. If you have Call of Bones up. So I just need to get back to my body and then we're good. Now I have Paralyzing Earth, which is a much better route. Because I was working with the regular root spell, and I'm solo self-found. I'm Kunark only, so I can't go buy spells or go get research or anything off of Kunark. So it's been one big puzzle on how to keep Mr. Best Friend fed with the best spells. But we did it. We got it. Cost me a little XP, but we got it. I don't understand why Call of Bones doesn't give you water breathing. Ooh, that's pretty. I haven't looked at that in a long time. I forgot that was there. Kunark was such a huge leap forward in the graphics. Alright, where did I die? There. There's where I died. This is my pile of bones here. Let me just loot all this. And then make sure I have it. And go away, pig parse. There it is. Paralyzing Earth. We have done it. We got it. Short Talk says those wavy trees brought many 3DFX monster 3D cars to their knees. I had a computer that was actually below the spec for EQ, like below the minimum specs, and it fried the video cards so bad that one time I went into Keynos, and all of the walls were replaced by human faces. And it was simultaneously the most bizarre, fascinating, and horrifying thing I've ever seen. All right. Well, hey, I'm glad the raid, you guys got to see that, I guess. And if you're interested in watching more Solo Self-Found, go ahead and drop me a follow. Not trying to pull you away from Enwa. I know you guys are probably pretty dedicated to him as well, but I also have replays up on my YouTube, so feel free to check out my YouTube. But yeah, it is time for me to go. It's 4 o'clock. I do want to say thank you for watching. You guys have 70,000 different Twitch streams to choose from, and you chose to spend your time here with me, and I'm always grateful.